Thank you so much for listening to the KJNA podcast. You can email us at kjnapodcast@gmail.com.
Give us a call or text or leave us a message at 858-848-KJNA. That's 5562.
You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Threads, TikTok, Blue Sky, and YouTube at KJNA Podcast.
Don't forget, we have 6 hours of bonus content over on our Patreon, patreon.com/KJNA Podcast. And if you want to donate to us, find us at buymeacoffee.com/KJNA Podcast.
Thank you so much for listening.
Love you.
Okay. We're going to do this. Tell me about your con.
Oh.
Con!
Is that how we're doing this? Yeah, well, Shatner was there, so technically we could.
GalaxyCon!
Of course, I didn't see shit. Because, like, most of the folks that were on the very front row of celebrities, they were behind the curtain, like the Great Wizard of Oz.
Because you gotta pay for that shit. You gotta pay to see royalty.
I saw Brian O'Halloran literally when I walked onto the floor. He was just at his little spot set up, and he was just like there. Alex Kingston was just there at her spot with her her little helper to keep the line going. Christopher Sarandon, who was the evil prince and Princess Bride, was there. And he, had his mask on, but you could see him there.
Right. You felt the royalty. You felt the.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jack Skellington and Evil Prince guy. Yeah.
So how many days did you go? Because I did not.
I could only be there for a day because I was working from Wednesday till yesterday. So this is my first day off since last Wednesday.
Sorry for putting you to work.
And then I only had 4 hours at best. So once the doors opened till about 2-ish, I probably could have stayed till 3. But yeah, it was a lot. And Jay don't do stuff on him's lonesome. So
were you by yourself?
To start. I got there before David and Stephanie and Emmeline got there. So I was there for maybe 30, 40 minutes. I'm having a bit of an anxiety attack. I'm going to die.
Because of people?
Just the sheer amount of people.
That's fair.
So I had a lot of I was very overpowered and overstimulated.
Yeah.
And being on the spectrum.
But I feel like going to the con, you got to prepare for it. Okay, there's going to be people everywhere. I'm going to people. And then I'm going to go home and sleep in a corner.
In my mind, I was like, I'm going to people. I'm going to here, I'm from KJNA Podcast. Say hi. Say hi to the camera. What's going on? And I shut down.
So, how much footage did you get?
I have no footage. I have only pictures. Also, when you're on the actual expo floor, it is hard to get around with a camera in your hand as well as trying to maneuver. Because it's much like a grocery store. There is no stoplight. It's just just keep moving. Just keep moving. You got people of all ages just moving and moving.
I've only been to one small con. Just the one Virginia Comic Con. And it was it looked like someone just put it in the back end of a warehouse. And I was like, hey, it's a con. People are putting tables up.
Yeah, so this was a multi-building con. So you could go your first floor or your expo floor. So you had all your celebrities down there. You had all the vendors. And I think even the Army had a setup. It was their little gaming area. And the Marines.
Don't play games with us while we convince you to give us your lives.
Well, see, the Marines were on the opposite end. And they were the redheaded stepchild of the military. They were just back there. Do a pull-up challenge. No disrespect to the Marines, but you guys were way
You're
away.
in the wrong place.
Army were just we basically have the whole upper left to do our
Damn.
thing. You guys are all the way in the back. You stay back there.
I mean, they paid for a table just like everybody else.
Yeah, that's
They
true.
paid for a section on the floor.
And then they had like all the panels were like upstairs, and then I think across in the other building. And then Marriott had a gaming section too, but I didn't get to go to that. And I didn't even go to the other building because I was like,
Man, if I only had
screw it.
4 hours to go, honestly, I wouldn't even go. Nah.
I mean, I went just for the experience because I remember when the first time I went was like almost like a decade, and the street was still open. It was only one building. I mean, they might have had like after party stuff, but it has grown since then.
Well,
Like
yeah,
they
I
had
know
to close off the
GalaxyCon is
ship.
pretty
Yeah, they had to
big.
close off the street. I mean, they had the whole big zigzag line going to the door to get in, and they had multiple setups. The first time I went, the exhibition floor was totally different because the celebrities were all the way in the back. This time, because they had so many celebrities, be it creators, voice actors, actors, they were. It was like a big L. So you came in, you saw like the army. You might have gone off to the side. There was like a couple of rows of vendors, but then it was like Brian O'Halloran, and then like a strip of people. Then you would go around. There was another strip of actors and voice actors, but they were also like against the wall as well. So like I remember seeing Shatner's booth. I saw Dooley Hill's booth. I saw Martin Sheen's booth. Carrie Elway's. His was the longest line. Apparently, it took people almost 3 hours to see Carrie Elway's, talk to him, maybe even get a photo with him. Yeah. Yes.
That'd be
Wesley,
pretty sweet.
the Dread Pirate
That'd be pretty
Roberts.
sweet.
It was that long. It was crazy.
An archery contest?
Yes. Also, Robin Hood Men in Tights.
The night is young and you're so beautiful. Beeflet.
Who else? I mean, there were a lot of people there. I didn't see any of the people from Twilight because I didn't go down. I guess their row. But I know Kellen Lutz was there. I know Jackson Rothbone was there, and I know Ashley Green was there, and Peter. I'm sorry if I butcher the name. Fasinelli, Italian name.
Yeah, Peter Italian. That's how we know him. That's Peter
Carlisle.
Italian.
Carlisle from Twilight. Carlisle, that guy. But
Twilight,
yeah,
no.
it was a lot. It was a lot. I think two people that I know from social media and that we've had, Megan from Vigilante Vibes was there.
Okay. Did you say hi?
I think I saw her for like a split second and I lost her.
Damn it.
She was there. She actually did 2 panels while she was there, from what I saw.
How come I can't do a panel?
I don't know. We need to get in the know. We need to branch out.
I need to talk to Vigilante Vibes. Like, how'd you do a panel?
Yes.
Was she on the panel or did she just visit it?
Hosting. With Hops and Brew. Which we also need to talk to as well. Yes.
Maybe we need to put in more effort.
Just a little bit.
God damn it. I feel like we were putting in a lot of effort.
Well, we do, but...
Damn it. Are we putting it in the wrong place?
Me?
It's on the vision board.
It is on the vision board.
On a con. Go to a con. Be on a panel on a con.
Well, I mean, as long as we go to said con. Now, I have a nice little book here. I have a book.
Mm-hmm.
This actually details the entire weekend, from the 27th to the 30th. Everything that was going on, everybody who was there, and what's coming in the future. So, for instance, October, they do their Nightmare Weekend. And that'll be here in Richmond on October 17th. And October
What are you
9th.
supposed to do at the Nightmare Weekend?
See scary folks. So scary, but also famous scary people.
It's right after my birthday.
Yeah, famous scary people. Sounds like
me being 42. That's scary. That is scary.
I already reached that, so you gotta catch up.
Oh, sorry. I do need to catch up some. I'm sorry.
Womp.
I had a baby.
But yeah, I managed to grab at least 2 model kits from there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you end up buying some merch?
Just 2 model kits. That's about it. Honestly, I should have gone to the artist row and actually done more artist stuff, but by the time I got to the artist row, it was just like so many people. I was like, I can't do it.
Were there any other podcasts there aside from Vigilante Vibes, obviously? But I mean, like, did they have
Um,
booths?
there is a content creator on TikTok who also works at a comic book store, and his handle, if I'm correct, is Sir Superhero, and he talks Marvel all day, every day, and I love that he did it. And I did not. So I'm pretty sure I laid eyes on him. We were eating. We were just getting done, and we were throwing our trash away. And I looked, and I was like, "That looks like his hair." Turned, saw the glasses. He had his hand over his face though, so I couldn't see the facial hair. And I was like, "This really resembles him." But I didn't think anything of it. Later that night, one of his friends that was with him posted a video with the hashtag Galaxy Con Richmond. I was like, "Son of a bitch, it was him."
Okay, what we need to do is we need to just like find people who are good at the that do the same shit we do,
The conning and
the conning
podcasting.
and the nerd shit and
Yes.
all that nonsense, and we just need to like message them, hey, want to come on our podcast? And
Yes.
just do that. Just all the time. Hey, want to come on our podcast? Hey, want to come on our podcast? Hey, want to come on our podcast? Do you want to come on our podcast? Hey, do you want to come on our podcast?
Well, saying that this month is volunteer month, April, I think it's a good time to go ahead and get as many people from Game Core who are volunteers onto the show for a full episode and for a arcade.
Okay. Okay. I'm for it.
See,
I'm for it. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I was gonna say, oh, I'll just post on Discord real quick. Nah. Oh wait.
everybody on the Discord right now is doing warships because it's Tuesday night.
Yeah. I know Princess Danger was there and Jason.
Yes, I saw the pictures. They got to meet Dooley Hill, which I was
Yeah.
like, that's awesome because he was in Psych and Carrie Elways was a guest star on Psych multiple times. And I'm like,
Just ask him like, could you just tap dance a little for me? Please?
I could, I couldn't.
That dude is so talented with that shit.
I did manage to catch glimpses. I did see pictures of Alex Kingston paid for, so please don't sue me.
Don't sue you. Why?
You know, they need their revenue too, even if they're not acting at the moment or are acting at the moment. I don't want to get sued. Lawyers
Why
are
would I
scary.
get sued?
Hey, I'm not showing the pictures. Just talking about the pictures. You won't see them.
Oh.
They were taken, but you will not see them. Again, not getting sued today.
Why would
Yeah,
they sue you for taking a picture of them?
sir. I don't make the rules. I just try to abide by them. Try to find loopholes. I'm just not trying to get sued.
Well,
The KJNA podcast, constantly trying not to get sued.
Hey, KJNA podcast, don't get sued.
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun.
That is the name of the game. Weird Al Yankovic was there. I didn't lay eyes on him though.
Man.
Vincent D'Onofrio was there. I think I might have seen him for 0.2 seconds.
Okay.
So again, long lines.
See, I like talking to I'd like to talk to like a celebrity even,
Yes.
but as far as paying to talk to a celebrity, the only one that I think Jack Black's on there.
Of course.
Mike Myers is on there.
As you should.
Jim Carrey's on there.
But of course.
I can't, no, trying to think if there's anybody else who I would pay to see, because I mean, like, I don't want to pay like to force them to say hello to me. You know what I mean?
Like it wasn't so much paying to see them. Like the ones that you could see visibly, you could just shoot the shit with them. Like I really wanted to see Carl Lumley, but he wasn't there when we first walked through. And then by the time I got to work, it was a TikTok video of him. My name was Carl Lumley. I play Isaiah Bradley, and this is my signature. And he did his signature. And I was like, son of a bitch. So between the time that I left and got to work, he came back to the con floor. And I was like, I wanted to talk to him about Mantis, being, being a Martian Manhunter for so many years as just a voice, then playing a Martian on Supergirl, like coming full circle. You played the voice, now you're the father of John Jones. I'm like, bro, come on. And now you're playing Isaiah Bradley. So you've gone from DC to Marvel. I'm like, ugh, it's just so much. And he's played, again, superheroes. He played 3 superheroes. Motherfucker.
I need to know your schedule so that I can like ask people, hey, you want to come on the podcast? And then make sure it's not like a we're working sort of thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm trying to find, because I know I also got pictures of David with 2 guys from Reno 911, and I know one is Cedric Yarbrough.
That's awesome.
Oh my god, what was the name of the other guy? Oh my god, I hate it because he's a voice actor too. He did the voice of Rocco.
Right, like god. Rocco's Modern Life. Rocco.
Yes, Rocco. Carlos. Alex Rocky. Yes.
Spunky.
Yeah, pictures of David being arrested by them.
That's awesome. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah,
those are cool moments, but also like I still don't want to pay for that. Like I don't want to.
We didn't have to pay for those pictures. Like literally, I just took them on my phone, and they were just really cool about the whole thing. Like David just walked up behind them, and they were like, "Oh, fuck you doing? Oh, we
really? Like that's not cool. You don't just walk behind people and be like,
yes, look, because Cedric was easing up on us like real slow. Like we were just because we're okay. So Stephanie was going to get pictures or a picture and autograph from Alex Kingston. So we were just kind of standing there because the floor was like just so busy. We were like, if we move, she might not find us. So we'll just stay right here. But right across from her was Cedric and Carlos. So we were just like, okay, cool. And so it was just like walking around in this uniform, shooting the shit with folks, saying, hey, how you doing? Shaking hands and shit. And he just started easing real close, and we're like, oh God, what are we doing? Oh God, fucking famous, what are we doing? Fuck. So then they was just like, what if I just roll up between them? Just fuck with them. I was like, you know what? Okay. And I will take the pictures. I will be that guy. I got this. And he took the roundabout way. He was like, I'm not just going to walk backwards. And he just walked around, came up from behind. And he was like, hey, what you doing? Yes.
Are we talking about wife Stephanie or are we talking about other Stephanie?
Other Stephanie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dave's Stephanie.
Yeah, that's what I was curious. Okay. So because each of you have your own Stephanies and I just had to make sure.
Yeah. It can be confused.
I mean, like, if I could just walk up and like shoot the shit with celebrity, like that's fine. That's no big deal. Come up and be like, hey, thanks so much for doing that work on blah blah blah. There are many happy times had. I appreciate your hard work.
Yeah, like
handshake.
It was like I said, they were there to have a good time. I'm pretty sure I laid eyes on Karen Ashley, who was the second Yellow Ranger in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. She was actually at a toy booth selling Power Rangers merchandise.
As well you should when you were the second Yellow Ranger.
Jason Font was there. Actors from the live action One Piece were there.
Oh, okay. That's right. I mean, I didn't mind the live action One Piece. I didn't think it was terrible.
No. Like, I look at this list of people, and it was Ilia Paulino who played Vita. Now, Vita was a big girl, but apparently she continued playing the role after she gets the devil fruit in the show. She lost a bunch of weight. I said, okay. Laid eyes on her. I was like, damn, she did lose a lot of weight. I was like, girl, what? Why could I go up to her and say these things? because I would have lost my shit more.
Right, right.
And then, in the presence of such loveliness, I'd just been like, I will not be a stuttering fool today.
Jay, how are we gonna do panels if you can't do crowds?
Again, I can do crowds in a pack, not by myself. Lone wolf style don't.
So you need me.
I need a support
for
group.
this to work. You need me, a support group. Me.
Yes.
Okay.
I need people that I know.
Okay.
Which is why karaoke can be so hard by myself. That's why I have.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's why I don't go to other karaoke places I don't know, unless I have other people with me.
Yep. It's.
It is quite awkward because you're like, because you imagine like when we go to karaoke and there's that one guy who comes up and sings but then goes off and hangs out by himself afterwards. And you're like, that guy's weird. That would be us. That would be us.
That would be us. That is that's entirely who we are. Completely and totally socially awkward, unless we have people. Hurrah!
I like peopling. Don't make that the tag.
Too much people hurt brain. Need just the right amount of people.
Sorry, too many peoples. Back it up a step.
Need you to back up. Okay, a little closer. Right there. There you go. There you go. Don't just slink away.
Too many people.
Get back here.
Too many people.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd ever get starstruck. Like, I mean, there is a lot of people, like, when you know them from a lot of shit, it is kind of, you get that overwhelming aura of, like, holy shit, like, that's this person. But I don't know if I'd actually get, like, crazy starstruck. Like where you're just like, I don't know if I would. I mean, there's nothing wrong if you do, but just in my head, I'm like, would I?
Like, I think, like, I guess I picture it happening, so then I kind of get in that mindset, and then I guess maybe I mind fuck myself.
You probably mind fuck yourself a lot, like amping yourself up for it. Like, okay, here we go. Gonna meet this guy. I really like him on all these shows. This is gonna be amazing. It's a big guy.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like, you should be able to talk to them like they're regular people, but then you're like, but they've done so much. What have I done?
If it's time, sir, there's ample time. Our lives are not over. Okay, we've spent a solid 3 years on this shit right here. Look where we are now.
Places.
Yeah, I was on your couch when we started this. I was on your couch, and now I've been at this place for almost 2 years.
Damn, that's true.
And we were on StreamYard, and then we upgraded.
Yep.
To Riverside. Thank you, Riverside, because your shit is actually really good.
And works.
And it works, and I appreciate it.
Way more. I don't have to go to a separate service like Opus Clips to use anything. I can actually do clips right here.
Yeah.
With audio recording and video recording done. All in the same place. It's a one-stop shop.
Yeah. And then I can have separate recordings. Like separate layers of each of us.
Yep.
Which is handy as fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know?
Hello.
Hello. Did you see the picture I sent you earlier, by the way? The Ghibli Letterkenny?
Yes. Love it.
Love it, yes.
Ghibli Letterkenny.
It was totally Ghibli Letterkenny. Letter Ghibli.
Ghibli Kitty?
Yeah,
Ghibli
see, that's
Kitty?
immediately where I went, mixing the letters. You were like Ghibli Kitty, and I said, Letter Ghibli? Okay. Okay, so, anyone listening to this, what are our next steps?
Yeah.
What do we do? Like, I was thinking we just randomly email people who are more popular than us, get them on the show.
Yeah.
Because we can talk some shit.
Yeah.
We have the booklets. Oh, I mean the tome, the Infinitome.
Yeah, we have the Infinitome. It's not this, but
that's the GalaxyCon Infinitome.
I just like to show it.
That's ooh la la! Look at this.
Love the animation. It's such a great.
Yeah, and we have the Infinitome, so we can always have things to talk about.
Yeah, that's why we made it.
That's the whole point. We just need to get people on who are more popular than us who can be like, "Hey, I went on this podcast," and then
Yeah, good. Have a good time.
on and on and on. We are fun. We do funny things, and we like lots of nerd shit. Nerd. You know what I started watching? I don't know if I'm going to finish it though, because I'm unsure how I feel about it. It's called Eat Man.
Oh, I remember seeing pictures of that. Guy with red sunglasses, gray hair, eats stuff.
He eats metal.
And then turns it
and he makes guns out of it.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't, like, poop it out. He just goes, wee, shing.
Is that on Prime?
Yes. I've got, like, 2 episodes, and I didn't realize, like, it's one of those ones that it almost feels like Vampire Hunter D time animation.
It is kind of old.
But it's 97. But it feels like it's, like, 80s from the way everything is in it. Apparently it's based on a manga too.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, like, very first episode, he like is sweeping the floor for some reason. They never really explain why he's sweeping the floor.
Don't worry about it.
But then the back of his broomstick accidentally hits the chick's top, and like her titty pops out, and she goes up and slaps him, and he turns around, slaps her right back, and is like, accidents happen.
Oh.
She slaps his ass like 2 times, and every time he's like, "Pow! Stop slapping people!" Like the second time she's trying to get in his pants, just met him. She's like, "I'm a hedonist. Like I'm all about living that pleasure life. Blah blah blah. We should totally do it." And he's like, "Nah." And she's like, "You're a horrible human being." Pow! And he's like, "Pow! Stop being a bitch."
He's an equal opportunity ass woman.
But honestly, I'm making it sound more entertaining than it actually is so far. It really does, like, nothing is hooking me. Like, they've never delved into why he has these powers at all. No one questions it. Because, like, somebody held a gun to his head, and he just grabbed it and shoved it in his mouth and was like...
I mean...
He's like, this is a cheap-ass gun.
Nobody asked why Vash the Stampede was called Vash the Stampede. They just knew that he had a huge bounty on his head until later on. And I was like, that's perfect. Keep the mystery going. And then they finally showed it, and we were like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. That nigga's old. That nigga old as fuck.
But it's kind of... I don't know. It's like, throughout the episodes, he's just hanging out, and he's got, like, little bolts. Like, screws and shit. And he's just, like...
nibbling on them.
Like nibbling on bolts like they're Doritos. It's just, I don't know. I can't decide. I don't think I like it because there's not really much going on.
Fair enough.
And then, and I'm like 2 episodes in, and I'm like, I don't feel attached to this character whatsoever. So far, like, what's the
ante for you so you can feel something about it?
Yeah, give me a reason to be hooked. You know. And now,
power set.
Before I came up here, it was one of those things where I opened up Netflix. I'm like, I have no idea what I want to watch, but I got like 20 minutes. And the first thing that popped up at the top was Apothecary Diaries.
Ooh.
Have you seen that?
I've heard.
I mean, and I mean, even the first 15 minutes of that, I feel more engrossed in the story than the 2 episodes of Eat Man.
Again, it's old. You're looking at something from 1997.
Does telling stories change?
Yes.
No, it doesn't. It still tells a fucking story. Like, hook me. That's how you win.
Hey. Everything back in the early 80s, no, late 80s, and most of the 90s was like cyberpunk or ultraviolence, or let's just throw nudity in there, Story being like second. It was all like, let's do action and let's keep it going.
That was Vampire Hunter D. That's why it sucked. It was like, cool, we got more titties and vampires. Like, why?
Yeah.
What was
Here's some ultraviolence. Hey, he got smashed against the wall and his head exploded. Great. Okay.
Cool.
What's that
His
dinosaur
hand
creature?
eats things? Why?
Why not?
Why does his hand talk?
It's a friggin' parasite.
I'm gonna eat dirt.
Yep. This will keep him alive. Huh?
What?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna save his life by eating this dirt.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Hey, the second one made up for everything that was wrong with the first one.
It did. Second one had actually a decent story, and the good thing about D, the vampire hunter, is he can do like,
Damn near anything.
I mean, if he lives forever, the stories are infinite.
Yeah, and we
They
haven't
can just
seen
keep
another
telling
Vampire
stories.
Hunter D anime since the second one, and we probably never will.
And that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. You leave it where it is.
Yep. Leave it where it lies.
You just put that shit at the bottom of the bookcase, and you don't look at it ever again until you move your bookcase.
Yeah, just the first one.
Just the first one.
Yeah, just the first one.
Second one is acceptable. First one,
Not so much.
hot garbage. But at least it's not Time Ranger.
Ugh. I'm still sitting here like, we could watch the series.
No, I'm not gonna even give it the chance. I refuse. It burned me, sir. It burned me, and I learned my lesson from the hot stove.
We've seen some garbage.
We've seen some trash. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Psychic Wars was stroke garbage. That was just friggin' each range.
It was so, man. I gotta find some more shitty anime for us to watch.
Yeah. I will find the elite.
Yeah, you find the best ones. I find the shitty ones, like we do. Because you look for the 10 best anime, and I'm like 10 worst anime ever.
Yeah,
that's how I picked Psychic Wars.
Never gonna do the Fireflies one from Ghibli though. I don't think we can do that.
Why?
I mean, emotional story and probably like World War II based.
Why would we not do that?
We weren't sure of this title.
I thought you were gonna say something like it was purportedly like the worst Ghibli film, and I was gonna be like,
no, it wasn't.
So?
Was it Grave of the Fireflies? Yeah, Grave of the Fireflies. I'm sure.
But we did. We did our favorite one. Yeah, Your Name, and that one that was all fucking emotion romance story, and it was amazing.
Yeah. See, Grave of the Fireflies. Let's see. First time here is a 1988 Japanese animated historical war drama.
Well, I mean, we could try it. It's Ghibli, so can't be so bad.
A devastating meditation on the human cost of war, this animated tale follows Seita, a teenager charged with the care of his younger sister, Setsuko, after an American firebombing during World War II separates the two children from their parents.
Am I gonna do a sad?
Yeah, I've heard it's super sad. Like, Your Name was one thing. At least it was like, yay! This
happy ending.
This seems like it might be super depressing.
Look, there's sad stories are one thing, but when you involve kids, that's when I'm like, okay, motherfucker.
But the ratings are really good.
Okay. Well, we're gonna have to. Well, then we'll have to do it. Have you checked out that website?
I have not checked that since.
I haven't checked it out either. But I mean, if we can watch Akira on it, we need to watch Akira.
Yeah, we keep saying we're gonna do it.
We've been saying that shit for years.
At least 2 years.
We need to do Akira. It's not gonna be this episode. It's not gonna be the next episode.
Yeah, it's good. You got at least 3 episodes.
Yeah, you got at least 3 episodes before we get Akira.
Yeah. Even though we told you at one point we're gonna do it, and then we're like,
shut up. Don't remind me. I fucked up. Shut up. We found something else out. It's fine.
Yeah, we found something else.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's gonna be okay.
Are you dabbing?
No. If I was dabbing, yeah, straight. I don't think my camera has the ability to catch me dabbing. Oh,
You even had to add the like you're making an effort about it.
correct. I feel like it's like the beginning of a really ninja-like move.
It's almost like a Naruto run, but halfway.
Yeah. Mad dash. But you gotta switch arms. So
I've done this before.
God damn it, Squid Games.
Good times. Good times. All those murdered people. Good times.
So,
Good
folks,
times.
you should check out a GalaxyCon coming your way. Their next stops actually include Oklahoma City in May, New Orleans in July, Raleigh in July, San Jose in August, Des Moines in September, St. Louis in October, Columbus in December, and they'll be back in Richmond.
I feel like with those types of cons, like I would want to make an entire fucking weekend of it.
Yes.
Like not just do nothing but for those 4 days. Con.
They have a whole VIP package where it includes all 4 days of the con, stay at a hotel, and access to people, all the peoples and panels.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
You get to cut the lines. I got a VIP pass. I can't cut the line.
It'd be like Wayne and Garth on when they went to go see Crucial Taunt.
Yes. Pass. Multi-pass.
No, that's Fifth Element.
That's such a good movie.
Well, I named my daughter after that. After Bruce Willis's character, of course, it's a good movie.
You know what we haven't done? We actually have not reviewed.
We haven't done Fifth Element.
We haven't talked about it.
That's one of my favorite movies too.
Still baffles me how some of these movies that became cult classics were like, oh, it didn't do great at the theater, but now people follow it like it's a godsend.
Yeah, I mean one of these is going to be filled with
all 5
Plava Laguna.
Oh, I was going to go for the Stones since they made.
No, it's going to be Plava Laguna, the blue lady, because she was like one of my favorite parts of the whole movie. That fucking song, even though she didn't use any. I watched a video of her doing it out of costume, like on a stage.
Yeah.
No auto-tune, no bullshit. Like, she was just such a good opera singer that she could hit those fucking notes, and it was amazing. I mean, the Stones are in me.
Like, what do you mean?
What? Let me just dig up in this bullet.
Yeah, that bullet hole got real big.
I mean, we don't know alien physiology. Maybe she's all goo in the middle.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah. But, they tried to make Fifth Element, they were hoping to make, like, almost like a Star Wars sort of deal. Like,
I mean, it honestly does. I mean, it could have been, and it could have been like a generational thing. Honestly.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I don't know. Nobody got hooked on it. But I love that shit. I mean, maybe it would have been shitty if they kept going with it. But they had so much, like, there was so much that you could learn. Like they didn't give out all the background. Obviously, they couldn't because they had an hour and a half for a fucking movie. But, like, there's so many things you could delve deeper into. Like, the fuck was, like, why are they driving that? Why? And I love that they added dialects to people. Like it was an accent from their world. Like, it's not an accent you'd find here.
Right.
It's just an accent that you immediately think, oh, that's just, they're from whatever fucking planet. Yeah. And so I just thought that was always fucking cool. I am a meat popsicle.
Such a good one.
Oh, God, Corbin. Why do you never call your mother?
She's fucking Jersey.
You go to Frosted Paradise and you don't even invite the fruit. I had you 9 hours in labor. 9 hours.
But it was true. I mean, was he a bad son? No. Mom was just like, you owe me.
Yeah.
Every day.
You owe me. Why are we talking about it? We haven't even watched it for the show yet.
Right. So,
all right, well,
look forward to
we
that.
got to do that, huh?
Said look forward to that in the future, folks.
Yeah, that's what we said about Akira too.
See,
Eh.
this is you're gonna watch. Pretty sure we can find this fairly easily on a very big streaming platform versus
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Well, last I heard they were taking it off, but I have the DVD, so that's fine.
same. So,
That's fine.
yeah,
It'll be taken care of.
mm-hmm. That we can do.
And my daughter really likes that movie, which makes me very happy that she likes that movie. And
amazing freaking movie.
And then when you wake her up in the morning, you just gotta be like, "Come in, come on, man. Hey, what you doing? Time to get up. We gotta go to school. Come in, come on, man.
Don't forget your match.
I had no fire, no nothing."
Get your match. Yeah.
All right, well, I think we've talked substantially about this con, sir. So we've made goals.
Goals.
We're gonna message people.
Yes.
If you can do initial contact, I will do continued contact.
Okay.
Okay, because you know the people. I do not, because I don't look at the socials.
Fair enough.
But if you just make the initial contact, I will see that. You say, hey, talk to this person. Then I will go through and I will do the like, hey! You set them up and I will knock them down.
Fair. I can do that.
Okay. Anything else you want to say about the con before you left? GalaxyCon?
Support your local vendors, folks. Support them, where they are artists and they need to be known to.
Yes. Right.
To proliferate and grow stronger and more knowledge. Yes.
And make the money so they can keep doing the art. And they don't have to work day jobs like me and Jay do instead of just doing the podcast all day long.
Boo.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the deal, guys? What's the problem?
Yeah.
Huh?
Love us like we love you.
Thank you so much for listening. This is bullshit.
Farewell, folks.